Ladies and gentlemen, to formally start the program, now I would like to request the Acting President Cricket Association Nepal, Mr. Deepak Goyala, to be seated in his respective seat. Similarly, I would also like to request Mr. Basanta Chaudhary, the chief guest of the afternoon, chairman of Basanta Chaudhary Foundation, to be seated on his respective seat. Likewise, I would also like to request Mr. Wally Edwards, guest of honor of this afternoon, to be seated in his respective seat. Likewise, I would also like to request Mr. Tim Anderson, the head of Global Development ICC, to be seated in his respective seat. Similarly, I would also like to request Mr. Deepak Saud and the CAN members Deepak Saud and Dhirendra Saud to be seated in their respective seats. Further, I would like to request Chhurim Sherpa to the respective seat. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the one who climbed Mount Everest twice in a week, and that's truly amazing. Furthermore, I would also like to thank various media representatives here and all the members of BCF, similarly all the guests from Australia, CAN members, and kindly request all of you to be seated in your respective seat. The Managing Director of Dream Himalayan Adventure and our logistic partner, Mr. Dawa Sambu Sherpa.
I'm Dawa Sambu Sherpa Lama. Welcome you here. President of CAN, Sir Deepak Goyala, Australian Cricket President, Sir Wally Edwards, Chairman of Basanta Chaudhary Foundation, Sir Basanta Kumar Chaudhary, representative of ICC, dear reporters, and all of the presenters here for the press meet. First of all, I would like to say warm welcome and namaste to the respectable guests from Australia on behalf of entire Sherpa community, and hope you all are well known about the Sherpas and their relationship to the mountain and Himalayas, and as well as to the Mount Everest. Now, let me introduce myself. I am Dawa Sambu Sherpa Lama, Managing Director of Dream Himalaya Adventures Private Limited. I have been organizing mountaineering expedition to the Himalayas of Nepal and Tibet since last 12 years. I feel myself very grateful, and my huge thanks goes to the Cricket Association Nepal for providing me this great and meaningful expedition project. On behalf of the expedition organizing company, I assure you all that we will try our best and put down our 100% effort to make this project successful and take the cricket bat and jersey of late great Aussie cricketer Mr. Hughes. And I'm very much confident that through this, the relationship of cricket and Mount Everest will be even more higher, stronger, and long-lasting. More the expedition things. The plan is that this expedition will take about 45 to 50 days. It might take up to 60 days as well. The plan is that like 15 and 16 of April, Chhurim Sherpa will fly to Lukla, and then she will trek to Phagding. 17 and 22 of April, she will trek into the base camp, and 23 to 8 May, she will do acclimatization to the higher camp, which is like she will go to up and come down, she will go to up, down. So this will happen until like in between 23 April and 8 May. 8 May to 16 May, preparation for the final summit, and check the weather forecast. These things will happen in between the 8 and 16 May. 17 to 25 of May, so she will try to the summit, and then she will take the bats and jersey to the top. And then 26 to 27 May, she will descend back to base camp. 28 to 30 May, and then she will trek back to Lukla, and 31st probably she will fly back to Kathmandu. The plan could change because it all depends on weather and other factors. So at last, once again, I thank you very much for CAN, and I would like to wish all the very best to Chhurim Sherpa for the safe and successful expedition, and we are always there for you to cheer up and support. Thank you very much.
Now we have a very short speech of Ms. Chhurim Sherpa. Chhurim Sherpa जीलाई यहाँ अगाडि आएर दुई शब्द राख्दिन हुन हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु.
Namaste everyone. नेपाल क्रिकेट संघका अध्यक्षज्यू र अस्ट्रेलिया क्रिकेट संघका अध्यक्षज्यू र आईसीसी का प्रतिनिधिज्यूहरू र बसन्त चौधरी फाउन्डेसनका अध्यक्षज्यू र यहाँ उपस्थित हुनुभएका आदरणीय महानुभावज्यूहरू र पत्रकार महोदयज्यूहरूमा म मेरो तर्फबाट हार्दिक अभिवादन गर्न चाहन्छु. नमस्कार. र मैले खासै धेरै भन्नु त छैन. मलाई क्रिकेट संघले धेरै पटक प्रस्ताव राख्नुभयो र मैले पनि यसलाई सकारात्मक रूपमा लिएर मलाई फिलिपिन्सको ब्याट र जर्सी सगरमाथालाई पाउँदा आफैमा पनि गर्व महसुस भइरहेको छ. यो एउटा आफैमा नयाँ अवधारण भएकोले क्रिकेट अस्ट्रेलिया र नेपाल बीचको सम्बन्ध अझ राम्रो कनेक्सन हुन्छ भन्ने मलाई विश्वास लागिरहेको छ। सगरमाथा चाड्नु आफैमा धेरै चुनौती छ। जहाँसम्म लाग्छ मैले यो ब्याट र जर्सी सगरमाथाको चुच्रोमा पुर्याउनु र म धेरै नै कोसिस र मेहनत गर्नेछु र पुर्याउन सकूँ भन्दै म मेरो 1-2 शब्दलाई यहाँ नै टुङ्गाउन चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद मिस छुरिम शेर्पा, तपाईलाई हाम्रो तर्फबाट पनि अग्रिम शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छौँ। We have a very short span of time again, and now I would like to request Mr. Tim Anderson to say a few words. Mr. Tim Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and namaste. The last 72 hours or so of my life has been pretty special. I was here in Kathmandu 5 years ago and have now come back to an absolutely terrific occasion. We thank the Cricket Association of Nepal on behalf of the ICC for committing to this terrific tribute to Phil Hughes. We also thank Mr. Chowdhury and his foundation for its support of this initiative, and also obviously to the Guinness Book of Records holder Chhurim for her involvement in this activity. I couldn't think of a more fitting person to take Phil Hughes' gear to the top of Mount Everest. Just in terms of cricket in Nepal, we're incredibly excited about the opportunity here. We had a meeting this morning with the CAN board and highlighted to them that we see this as the start of a journey where Nepal can hopefully take significant steps forward and cricket in Nepal to become a major powerhouse on the international stage. Within those conversations, ICC is committed to bring some international cricket back to Nepal. We haven't played here for a while. That commitment, however, is conditional on the Cricket Association of Nepal meeting a number of guidelines which we've outlined to them, but it was a highly productive meeting and we're certainly looking forward to working with Deepak and Bhavna, the CEO, and his team moving forward. I know we are pressed for time, but again, thank you very much for your support. The media, cricket in Nepal has a huge fan base and the media are incredibly interested, and we certainly thank you for your involvement over the last couple of days. Thank you.
Thank you all and good afternoon. Namaste. On behalf of Cricket Australia, I have to really thank everybody that's been associated with this trip, and particularly this expedition to the top of the world, Mount Everest. Australia have been deeply moved by this offer to not only play the game yesterday, which was a fantastic game of cricket, hugely enjoyed by a very large crowd, but the offer to take Philip's cricket equipment to the top of Mount Everest is something that is can only be offered by Nepal, and we're very pleased that Nepal have made this very, very generous offer. I would like to, Philip just mentioned briefly, Philip obviously was a terrific young man. He was a great cricketer, had great potential. His best was yet to come. Unfortunately, he was struck by a bouncer and tragically killed. In Australia, we've all grieved for a long time. He is sadly missed, but no more missed by anyone other than his family. And the family have written a small, short letter that I did want to read today. I think it's the appropriate time, and if you give me a couple of minutes here, we will read it. And it goes like this. This is from his mother, his father, his brother and his sister. The Hughes family would like to thank the Cricket Association of Nepal and everyone else involved in organising this special tribute to Philip. Philip's death moved many people around the world in ways that we don't fully comprehend. To us, he was our son, our brother, and we miss him beyond words. To so many other people, he is a young cricketer, working hard to achieve his dream of playing cricket for Australia. While achieving this dream, he also touched many individuals and left behind a new meaning of working hard and giving hope to children that anything is possible. We know our loss is shared by many, and we thank you for honouring Philip in this special way. Words cannot express our gratitude to everyone that has mourned with us during this time. Regards, Gregory, Virginia, Jason and Megan Hughes. So in closing, thank you for that. I do want to particularly just thank everybody here in Nepal, starting with the government. The Sports Minister has been very supportive. We're all hoping that cricket in Nepal can develop and grow a lot further than it is now. You're already a very good cricket nation, but you can be a lot better. Particularly thank the Cricket Association of Nepal for the work they've put into this. The event was magnificently organised. It was great in conception as well. It was a great idea. It was beautifully implemented. The game went off without a hitch, and we have to congratulate Bawana and her team and her board for what they achieved yesterday. I should also like to thank the ICC. They have assisted to put this together. But perhaps the two biggest thanks must go to Basant Chowdhury and his foundation, and to Chhurim Sherpa for what she is about to embark on. So from Cricket Australia, we wish you very well in your climb. We hope it's a very safe climb, and we're looking very much forward to seeing photographs from the top of Mount Everest. And I would like to make one little presentation, if I can, to Chhurim. If you'd like to come up, Chhurim. Sorry, I've just left it over. Gold colours. We hope you can wear this at the top of Mount Everest. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for this time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to inform you a very short notice. Guma, our airless partner, Guma Air, have all the credits of today's mountain flight with the Australian guest, and will also be the sponsor for the expedition that we are having. So here we have Miss Sabina Thapa from Guma Air. Ma'am, I would kindly request you to come here and deliver a short speech. Sorry, Sabina Thapa, you know, I'm saying Momata Thapa. I'm so sorry for that.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all the respected guests of this event. On behalf of Goma Air, I'm here to represent the Goma Air, the official airline of this event. Firstly, I would like to give a heartfelt condolence from our family to the great player, Philip Hughes, who left this earth a few months back. I would like to thank the chairman of the Cricket Australia, Sir Watty Edward, and it was a great honor for him to have flown today morning with the great hero Philip Hughes' bat and t-shirt by our airline to view the spectacular, breathtaking view of the tranquil, snow-capped mountains. We are pleased to invite the Australian cricket team to visit Nepal, and who are enrolled in the IPL. We would also like to humbly thank the Cricket Association of Nepal, CAN, for giving us this wonderful opportunity to be the official airline. We are highly obliged to the CAN for organizing the event in the sweet memory of the great star Philip Hughes. Last but not the least, we will be supporting the future organizing event by CAN. Once again, we would like to thank the CAN for successfully organizing the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Momata Thapa. Thank you once again. Now there's a very short program. Sorry. Now I would like to request Mr. Basanta Chowdhury, the chairman of Basanta Chowdhury Foundation, to say his few words.
My dear member of press, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. We are now all set to embark upon the most solemn phase of the Philip Hughes Memorial Tribute event. As you are aware, the friendship match was held successfully yesterday. The Hughes gathering was a reflection of Nepali people's love for Philip and their commitment to the wonderful game of cricket. Their desire for cricket to grow in the country was all so evident. Carrying ahead with the tribute event, we have among us today our very own Guinness Book record holder, Ms. Chhurim Sherpa, who has the unique distinction of being the first woman to have climbed Mount Everest twice within a week. This self-made young lady, who signifies true woman empowerment in Nepal, will now enable us to translate our heartfelt homage to the deceased Australian cricketer Philip Hughes into reality. Carrying on Philip's bat and jersey, along with Basant Choudhury Foundation flag, Ms. Sherpa will immediately after this program be flying for the Everest Base Camp in Lukla. Chhurim has our prayers with her for her arduous expedition to summit Everest. She and her team has a tough task on their hand, but we are confident she will, as always, accomplish her goal. And why should she not? Riding on her back are hopes and expectations of entire cricketing world. Chhurim's successful expedition to the Mount Everest will indeed be the most unique tribute to a sportsperson who died while playing the game. And when she reaches atop Everest with bat, jersey and BCF flag, we all will indeed be at the top of the world. Dear Chhurim, as you'll be humming film memorial anthem, Ma Mero Desh Mathi Garva Gardachu, that is, I'm proud of my nation, atop Sagarmatha, our hearts will be singing with joy and Philip's soul will rejoice. But we will be paying real tribute to Philip if we manage to take Nepali cricket to greater heights. That calls for world-class professionalism, active private sector involvement, out-of-the-box thinking, and much more. I must say, at this juncture, that CAN exhibited dynamic dedication in organizing yesterday's match. I congratulate CAN's President and Board of Directors and the management team. However, much more needs to be done to take Nepali cricket to the heights of BCF is dreaming of. Rest assured, the foundation will realize its dream sooner than later, and that will be a real tribute to Philip Hughes. Now, I would like to request Mr. Wally Edwards to join me to pass on Philip's belonging together with BCF flag to its real custodian till Mount Everest. May I welcome Ms. Chhurim Sherpa to receive the belongings, please.
Thank you.
Give her that flag.
Asked Mr. Deepak Koirala, the President of Cricket Association Nepal, to give his vote of thanks.
बसन्त चौधरी फाउन्डेसनका अध्यक्षज्यू, क्रिकेट अस्ट्रेलियाका अध्यक्षज्यू, क्रिकेट सङ्घका पदाधिकारी साथीहरू, भर्खरै हामीले फिलिप ह्युजले प्रयोग गर्ने ब्याट र जर्सी सगरमाथामा पुर्याउनको लागि ब्याट जर्सी हस्तान्तरण कार्यक्रम सम्पन्न गरिसकेका छौँ। विश्व वर्ल्ड रेकर्ड होल्डर छुरिम शेर्पाज्यू, अतिथि एवं पत्रकार सम्पूर्ण साथीहरू, नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घको तर्फबाट न्यानो अभिवादन व्यक्त गर्दछु। सबभन्दा पहिला त म छुरिम शेर्पालाई सेल्युट गर्न चाहन्छु कि नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घले जुन अपेक्षाका साथ स्वर्गीय फिलिप ह्युजको जर्सी र ब्याटलाई सगरमाथामा लैजाने घोषणा गर्यो र अस्ट्रेलिया क्रिकेटले त्यसलाई र फिलिपको परिवारले पनि त्यसलाई स्वागत र स्वीकृति प्रदान गर्यो र सगरमाथा लैजान हामीले सगरमाथा आरोहीको खोजी गर्दै जाने क्रममा वर्ल्ड रेकर्ड होल्डर एक हप्तामा 2 पटक सगरमाथा चढ्ने एउटा साहसी आरोहीलाई हामीले भेट्यौँ र उसले यसलाई सहजतापूर्वक जसरी क्रिकेट सङ्घको प्रस्तावलाई स्वीकार गर्यो त्यसको लागि म हृदयदेखि नै नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घको तर्फबाट हार्दिक आभार सहित धन्यवाद व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु र यो कार्यमा पनि एउटा कुशलतापूर्वक सम्पन्न गरेर फर्किने कुराको पनि म विश्वास राख्न चाहन्छु र आगामी दिनमा यसले हामीले हाम्रो समग्र क्रिकेट मात्रै नभइकन हाम्रो राष्ट्रिय पहिचानलाई विश्व सामु पुर्याउने एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण काम यो भएको छ। हामीले क्रिकेटसँग मात्रै जोडेर हेरिरहँदा अलिकति यो कार्यक्रमलाई पनि अन्याय होला जस्तो मलाई लागिरहेछ। यहाँसम्म आउँदा यसलाई सिँगै एउटा विश्वमा नेपाल जो सगरमाथा गौतम बुद्ध जसरी स्थापित भइराखेको छ र आज पहिलोपटक हामी ब्याट र जर्सी क्रिकेटलाई पनि सगरमाथामा पुर्याउँदैछौँ। त्यसकारण पनि यो कार्यलाई जसरी सम्पन्न गर्नको लागि मुख्य प्रायोजकको रूपमा बसन्त चौधरी फाउन्डेसनले सहयोग गरेको छ। म बसन्त दाजुलाई पनि क्रिकेट सङ्घको तर्फबाट न्यानो धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु। गोमा एयरलाइन्स लगायत हिजोको प्रतियोगितामा जसरी यहाँहरूले सहयोग गर्नुभयो र त्यसको यो कार्यक्रमको लागि नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घको तर्फबाट हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु र आगामी दिनमा पनि यो सहकार्यको अपेक्षा गर्दछु। पत्रकार साथीहरू, जसको कारणले हामीले यो कार्यक्रमलाई आज संसारभरि फिलिप ह्युजको स्मरणमा नेपालले प्रतियोगिता गर्यो श्रद्धाञ्जली स्वरूप र उहाँले प्रयोग गरेको ब्याट र जर्सी विश्वको उच्च शिखर सगरमाथामा लैजाँदैछ भन्ने सन्देश आज विश्वभरि गएको छ। त्यो आदरणीय पत्रकार मित्रहरूको सहयोग बिना यो कुरा सम्भव थिएन। त्यसकारणले पत्रकार साथीहरू, नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घका पदाधिकारी, बोर्डका सम्पूर्ण साथीहरू, नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घका कर्मचारी साथीहरू सबैको सहयोगले यो कार्य जसरी सम्पन्न भएको छ यसको लागि सबैलाई म विशेष धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु। र यो सँगसँगै हामीले आगामी वर्षबाट यहाँ हिजो प्रतियोगिताको बारेमा धेरै कुराहरू पनि उठिराखेका थियो कि आगामी वर्षबाट क्रिकेट अस्ट्रेलियाको पुरै टिम आगामी प्रतियोगितामा लिएर आउने र खेलाउने प्रतिबद्धता पनि क्रिकेट अस्ट्रेलियाका अध्यक्षले गरिसक्नु भएको छ। यसले गर्दा अझै क्रिकेट विकासको लागि त यो एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण साबित भएको छ। यो सबै कार्यमा जसरी क्रिकेट अस्ट्रेलियाले जसरी हामीलाई सपोर्ट गर्यो त्यो सबैको निम्ति पनि म नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घको तर्फबाट हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्दछु र यो कार्यक्रम आजको यो कार्यक्रम यही समाप्त भएको घोषणा गर्दछु। धन्यवाद।
We just came to know that Mr. Wally Edwards would like to present some presents to Mr. Basanta Chaudhary and Deepak Koirala. We would like to request Mr. Eli Edwards to come in front and Mr. Basanta Chaudhary and Deepak Koirala as well to come in front and take the present.
Thank you all. I would just like to mention one thing I forgot, and I should never have forgotten it, because this morning we went on the most magnificent expedition that we've ever been on in our lives. So my wife and I and the Australian cricketers, where Gomair took us flying up to not Mount Everest but the Himalayas, and we didn't quite get there today because of the weather, but we found it extraordinary, and we really appreciate the effort that went into getting us up there. I will say that it's made us definitely want to come back next year, because we want to go to the summit, not 12,000 feet or whatever. But anyway, thank you very much, Gomair. I did want to just make two final presentations, if I could. First of all, to Basanta Chaudhary, if you'd like to come forward, Basanta. This is a commemorative cap made to commemorate the World Cup, dating back to 1975. Was made for our tournament in Australia and New Zealand, and I'd like to present that to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Collector's item.
So, if you allow me, there is a small souvenir to you from my foundation.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all the great work you're doing for cricket in Nepal. Now, if I could ask the President and the CEO to come up, I have a little special gift here that I want to present to them, and it is a miniature of the World Cup. And it means that Nepal is small come through. It does mean that Nepal are small at the moment, but there's no reason why they can't win the big one in 10 or 20 years' time. And I think that's what they should be aiming for. So thank you. Hopefully you can put this in your offices as a memento of this event. Thank you very much.
For the Mutual Relationship Cricket Association Nepal would also like to present Mr. Wally Edwards with our national cap. So, Mr. Wally Edwards, please come in front. Mr. Deepak Koirala would be doing the honor. Likewise, I would also like to request Mr. Tim Anderson to come in front to take the honor. Similarly, I would also like to request Mr. Amar Singh to come in front to get the honor. I would also like to request Mrs. Carey to come in front and take the honor. Mr. Wally Edwards is so happy, wow. Similarly, I would also like to request our senior journalist from Cricket Australia, Mr. Andrew, a very, very wonderful man, to come in front and take the honor. Mr. Andrew. Thank you so much, Cricket Australia team, and thank you, all of you, all the media representatives with this honor program. We are closing the program. We have managed some refreshments for you there. Please enjoy. Here's the end of the program. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you.
फर्स्ट